My name is Autumn Holman and my topic is on the Declaration of Independence. Along with the information you will be given on this historical document, you will be learning about two of my ancestors. Those two are Francis Lightfoot Lee and Richard Henry Lee. All men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This statement is from a very important document known as the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence was written on July 4th of 1776. This document was created and constructed to declare independence from Great Britain. Now, the Declaration of Independence is a statement that was adopted by the Continental Congress meeting at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on July 4th, 1776. American colonies served their political connections to Great Britain. The Declaration summarized the colonists' motivations for seeking independence. By declaring themselves an independent nation, the American colonists were able to confirm an official alliance with the government of France and obtain French assistance during the war against Great Britain. This document is the founding document of the American political tradition. It articulates the fundamental ideas that form the American nation. All men are created free and equal and possess the same inherited rights. Many men signed this document. Those that are most known are Thomas Jefferson and, of course, John Hancock. But two brothers from a well-known family during the exploration times to the end of the Revolution signed this document. Not only were they brothers, but the only brothers to sign the Declaration of Independence. Those two men are Francis Lightfoot Lee and Richard Henry Lee. Francis Lightfoot Lee lived from 1734 to 1797. He was a delegate for the Second Continental Congress who also signed this piece of history. Richard Henry Lee was the most known of the brothers during this time. He lived from 1733 to 1794. He served as president of the Second Continental Congress and was a senator. Like his younger brother, he also signed the Declaration of Independence. These two men had three other brothers. These five brothers were described by John Hancock as that band of brothers, intrepid and unchangeable, who stood in the gap in defense on their countries from the first glimmering of the Revolution on the horizon through all its rising light to its perfect day. The Lee Resolution, also known as the Resolution of the Independence, was a three-part resolve by the Second Continental Congress on June 7, 1776, to delay the United Colonies' rightfully independent states from the British Empire, and to establish a plan for ensuring Americans' foreign relations. When Congress reconvened on July 2nd, it adopted the Lee Resolution, almost unanimously. New York did not cast a vote. Immediately, Congress began to shape the document to its final form, which was finally adopted on July 4th, the day of its annual celebration in the United States of America. This document is now known as the Declaration of Independence. My ninth great-grandma and grandpa had two known sons, Henry Lee and Thomas Lee. Thomas Lee was the father of Richard Henry Lee and Francis Lightfoot Lee. Now, Thomas's older brother Henry is the side I'm connected to. Henry Lee would be my eighth great-grandfather. Counting down the list of Lees, we get to Heisinger, which was the beginning of the last name change from Lee to Hillman. After Heisinger, it turned to Van Buskirk, finally leading us to Hillman, making Francis and Richard Lee some type of cousin in relation to me. Now, changing gears to a undocumented historical event. Legend has it, Mary Bland, my eighth great grandmother, turned down a proposal of marriage from George Washington. In this short video, you should have learned how the Lee family influenced and helped shape this document, and how the Declaration was formed and shaped into this historical document that is well known today.
If it's any consolation, you had me convinced.
It's not.
I was thinking, what if we go public, plaster the story all over the internet? It's not like We have our reputations to worry about. Although, I don't think that's exactly gonna scare Ian away.
180 years of searching, and I'm 3 feet away. Of all the words written here about freedom, there's a line that's at the heart of all the others. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and provide new guards for their future security. People don't talk that way anymore.
Beautiful. Huh. No idea what you said.
It means if there's something wrong, those who have the ability to take action have the responsibility to take action.